For joining us today to introduce Lonzo Ball. Just a couple housekeeping rules before we get started. If we can, when you ask a question, just introduce yourself and your affiliation. And if we can keep it to one question and outlet, just so that we can get through as much as we can here, that would be great. Casey, why don't you go ahead and get us started?
Hi, Lonzo. I'm Casey Johnson. I work with NBC Sports Chicago, and my question is, why the Bulls?
Lonzo, your mic is muted, just so you know.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that, they were the team that stood out that really wanted me for me. And at the end of the day, I want to go somewhere where I'm appreciated and I can play my game. And I think that Chicago was a perfect place for that.
Joe Cowley, go ahead.
Lonzo, how you doing, bud?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. Joe Cowley from the Sun-Times. Hey, there were rumors of this marriage for the last couple of years that the Bulls had interest in you or liked your skill set. What is it about the current team that you feel you can add to? We all know what the skill set is, but specifically, what do you think you add to this group with Zach and Vooch and now DeMar? I mean, what can you do to make them a playoff team? Because that's the ultimate goal.
Just come in and do what I've been doing my whole life. Playing point guard, leading the team. Getting things going on defensive end for sure. Picking up the ball and just playing with energy and creating a good atmosphere that everybody wants to be a part of. And just building chemistry, together as a unit, to win basketball games. That's, what I'm trying to come in there and do, put all the pieces together and move as one.
Thanks, man.
Jamal, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, man? Jamal Collier from the Chicago Tribune. Welcome to Chicago. I know you're not there yet officially, but I'm kind of curious about what, the Bulls haven't been a team that have just signed or attracted a whole bunch of sort of free agents like yourself or guys in free agency. When did they become start to register on your radar? Was there a move or an addition that they've made over the past, year and change that, start making you start take notice of them? Or was it something about Zach? Like when did the Bulls, start to become a team where you say, yeah, I kind of want to be a part of what they're doing?
Like you guys have said, they've been on me for a minute now. So, just me personally, I feel like, that they wanted me. And, I want to play for somebody who wants me to play for them. So that was attractive. And then obviously, like you said, Zach's over there, Vooch, Kobe, Pat Williams, but, young guys that know how to play. And, they're an exciting team. I see the future and, I think we can get up and down and, win basketball games. And at the end of the day, that's how I want to play. And, I'm happy to be a Bull.
Cody.
Hey, Lonzo, this is Cody Westerlund from 670 The Score. I was just curious, are you confused at all that the Pelicans let you go to the Bulls, or did you think you were going to be leaving New Orleans, or just kind of what's your approach on how that ended and you wanting to be in Chicago, but also having a good relationship with Zion from everything we heard, and then ending up here? Were you at all confused that they let you go in restricted free agency when they had some leverage?
The way I live my life, I think everything happens for a reason. And, everything plans out how it's supposed to plan out. So, I think at this point in my life, it was, time for me to be a Chicago Bull. I'm happy to be in Chicago. Obviously, I got, good bonds with guys over there in New Orleans and stuff. And, it could have worked out. But, like I said, everything happens for a reason.
Cheryl Ray Stout, go ahead.
Hi, Lonzo. Cheryl Ray Stout from WBEZ Radio. Congratulations on being here. Lonzo, when you look at the construct of the Bulls team as they are with all the veterans they have that could be around you, how much will that help you with your transition into the Bulls organization?
I think it's going to help everybody, not just only me. I think the fact that it's pretty much a whole new team is going to be a good experience. Everybody's coming in kind of with a clear mind. And like you said, we have the vets, that teach us a lot of things, and guys that have already won in the league. And show us, kind of the ropes and stuff. But I think as long as we just come in, with a clear mind, that we want to play for one another and win at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Rob Schaefer with NBC Sports, go ahead.
Hey, Lonzo. Rob Schaefer, NBC Sports Chicago. Good to meet you. I'm curious about your relationship with Zach. How far do you guys go back? How would you describe that relationship? And what have your conversations been like with him throughout this process?
I first met Zach when I was getting recruited to come to UCLA. So I used to watch him play all the time. Just going up there, sitting down with my family and stuff in the recruiting section. And he was like a human highlight reel over there, and that's where the bond kind of started. Just watching him play for UCLA, and then keeping in communication, to this day. And then now we're teammates. So I can't wait to get out there and play with him.
Mark Schwartz, go ahead.
Hey, Lonzo, Mark Schwartz from ESPN. Congratulations on the move. I want to ask you, how you deal, though, with the uncertainty of the NBA's investigation into the trade, and have you spoken yet to anyone from the league and how it might affect the team going forward?
No, I haven't got into that, and I'm not going to get into that. I'm on here today just to talk about, me being a Bull and how happy I am to be a part, of Chicago's organization.
Sam Smith, go ahead.
Sam Smith with Bulls.com. A couple of years ago, when your name was mentioned, your father's name always came up, and controversial media comments all the time. But no, we haven't heard from him for several years. How did that happen?
You'd have to ask him. My dad's he's been a part of my, my life the whole time I've been here. He's always been, a loud person. I just think that he started, focusing on helping my other brothers out. I am where I am today, and there's not really anything, that any more he can do for me. He's done, he's gave me the world, as a father, and I appreciate him for that and love him to death. But, now it's, it's my journey. It's up to me. There's nothing. He did everything he could for me. And that's fine now. Now he's helping out my other two.
We've got a couple more for you, Lonzo. Mike McGraw, go ahead.
Lonzo, what do you think Alex Caruso will add to the Bulls? And were you talking to him before that happened?
We was obviously teammates, in LA, so we already have a good, bond. He brings a winning mentality to the team first and foremost. He's a champion, and then he definitely brings that toughness, that grit, and he's going to do all the little things. AC's the perfect teammate. Anybody would love to play with him. He's always going to put the team first, and I know he's going to definitely be appreciated in Chicago.
Andy Seligman.
Alonso, just what were your impressions in dealing with Arturis and Mark Eversley and Billy Donovan?
I was impressed. All great guys. I think that the main thing for them is they just want to win, and they want guys to get better every day. And, I can appreciate that, coming in to work every day, knowing that we're working towards something. And, I can't wait to get things started.
Thanks.
Jamal Collier, go ahead.
Hey, Lonzo, me again. I just kind of curious about your own career and kind of, you mentioned the Bulls wanting you for you, but I'm just sort of curious of how you felt about the way your first few years have gone, just your play on the court, and kind of what do you feel is next? I think there's kind of more that you can show or decide to expand your game or, going forward, or kind of where do you feel you are in your career and your progression right now?
I think the first, like you said, 4 years of my career, they kind of all been different, every year. Been an up and down journey, but at the end of the day, I just, stay in the gym, and I think that's going to always take care of what needs to be taken care of. Moving forward, I'm just keep working and just keep trying to get better as an individual, first, and then, do what I can to help the team out, with those set of skills that God blessed me with. And just stay in the gym, man. To me, that's all it comes down to. I was born gifted, I believe, and I just try to maximize those gifts every day.
Did you like the role you were playing last year in New Orleans?
It was different. It was kind of like I was a 3-and-D guy. It was the first time I've really done that. But whatever the coach asks me, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a basketball player at the end of the day, and I can do a lot of different things on the court. So I don't want to be, just caged in. I just want to do whatever I can to help, and whatever they think that is, that's what I go out there and try to do.
We're going to take 3 more. Cody, go ahead.
Yeah, Lonzo, just what are team expectations for you with this team this year? How good can the Bulls be in the upcoming season?
I don't want to put any limitations on it. I think the sky's the limit. We got a lot of different pieces. We just got to take it one game at a time, one day at a time. and like I said, move as a unit and go from there. I don't want to, put any, expectations up there or any boundaries. I just want to go out there and play, have fun and win games.
Eugene McIntosh.
Hey, so this is Eugene McIntosh for the Bigs Media. Speaking on that, New Orleans basically taking the ball out of your hands and turning you into a 3-and-D guy. Did you take it as kind of a demotion, and how much did it help you grow as a player and as a person?
No, I didn't take it as a motion. Like I said, they believed that was the best for the team, so I just went with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of guy that's gonna power or go cry in the corner. I'm gonna do what's asked of me, like the best I can. And I think I did that. I think ultimately it did help me, grow as a player. Like I said, it was a new position for me pretty much, and I think I did a pretty good job.
We're gonna get one last one from Casey Johnson.
Hi, Lonzo. What kind of dialogue, if any, have you had with DeMar since both you guys jumped on board? And if you could talk maybe specifically a little bit more about how you perceive your on-court fit with, such accomplished scorers in DeMar, Zach, and Vooch all playing at the same time.
Yeah, I actually hit DeMar, when he first came over and decided he was going to be a part of the Bulls. As you know, he's from Compton, LA, so he's a legend back home. A lot of people look up to him. I grew up, watching him play. And I'm just excited to get on the court with with everybody on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think we have a lot of different players that do a lot of different things. And, that's what you want in the team, guys that can bring different things to the table. And I'm just really excited to get, really just go out there and play with them. You know what I'm saying? All these are my new teammates except for AC. So, it's a whole new set of guys that, I'm looking forward to meet and getting up and down with.
Great. Lonzo, thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Guys, we'll be back in about